Hi everyone, looks like we're live. So I'm going to wait for a couple of people to jump on. Um, just kind of doing a pop-up live. So yeah, let me get the comments going here. Comment section. There we go. Mm-hmm. Typing in. Wait for people to come on. So we're on YouTube and Facebook. And just going to check in with my phone. And like I said, I'm just waiting for some people to jump on. So let me just get on my Facebook page. And I can't tell if anybody can hear me until somebody comes on. So if you're watching and you can hear me, let me know in the comments. So I know that you can hear me. And I'm just jumping on to do a quick live. Hi, Erica. How are you, honey? How are you tonight? So good to see you. Are you feeling better? I sure hope so. Just coming on to, oh, great. Thank you, Erica, for that. I'm just hopping on. I will be going live again at 9 o'clock tonight with Cindy Weston, psychic medium Cindy Weston, and I will be talking about the magical realm and all of the being. Looks like I'm having some internet intermittence. Mostly fairies and unicorns and gnomes and all of those fairy realm beings. So we'll be talking about those. So if you have any questions, join us at 9 o'clock. And basically just wanted to pop on and just talk about some of the crazy things just going on in our world right now. The Maui fires, people still devastated from that, not really seeing a whole lot of news about what's really going on there. I have TikTok, and so I went on there, and there's somebody doing videos about, they're doing like drone videos and on the ground, and they're going all around and just showing what happened. And this guy that's doing these videos is kind of in fear for his life for sharing what's going on in Maui. So we need to really pay close attention to what's going on in our world today with these fires and all of the information that's coming out. So if you get onto any social media platform, such as TikTok or maybe Instagram, and you type in, Maui fires, and then we have some out in Oregon right now, and just fires in general, and you'll find that there are fires just breaking out everywhere around the world. So we really need to send so much love to this time that we're living in, and just really set positive intentions that the nefarious and this underlying dark agenda and the forces behind anything that might be dark on our planet right now, that is replaced by goodness, light, and love. So it's so important that we focus our hearts and our minds and our thoughts on that. So does anybody out there have any feelings about what's going on in our world today? And if you have any questions, let me know, and I could pull some cards on that and kind of sense in on that together. But I was just feeling drawn to come on here and send some healing energy. And if you would like some healing energy sent, let me know. Or if you need a message of any kind and you have a question, I'd be happy to answer that. And as always, I appreciate any likes and shares of my live broadcast. And if you would like, you can join my Facebook group, Reverend Melissa Kennedy Live Readings and Events. Eventually, we're going to take this live streaming broadcasting to our private group. So people will feel more comfortable sharing their thoughts and experiences in a safe place where not everybody on your friends list can see if you're interested in these kinds of topics. Some people frown on things spiritual, and that's really sad, but they do. But I'm not one of those people, so that's why I'm here. That's why I'm sharing. So you can definitely join my group, my Facebook group, and in the comments. Oh, I got something going on here with my. There we go. In the comments, or in the little banner underneath, I have also started a Patreon community for like-minded souls, and that link is also streaming below. So, hi, Marky. How are you tonight, sweetie? Are you feeling better? I hope so. Let me know. So, Erica, do you have a question of any kind that I can help you with? What I'm hearing for you, Erica, is you really just need a lot of they're saying downtime. So in a lot of they're saying rest and relaxation, and I know that is kind of difficult sometimes to kind of carve that time out just for you, Erica. But what I'm hearing is you really need that right now. And they're saying really just take some time, put your feet up, relax. They're really paying close attention to your feet. And when my guides bring me to people's feet, that means they've been on their feet a lot, and their feet might be feeling a little bit stressed or taxed in that way. So if that resonates with you, Erica, let me know. And I am sending some healing energy to you now. And I'm actually looking at you energetically. I'm clearing off and clearing your auric field as we speak, and removing any dark energies, any dark feelings. And darkness kind of comes in when we're out and about in the world. And I don't mean that in a negative, scary kind of way. I just mean our aura kind of gets dulled down a little bit. So I'm kind of clearing that off for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was feeling definitely your feet. So yes, that must have been where you had surgery. So I'm sending you all kinds of healing and clearing there, and I'm getting you grounded, Erica. And I feel like this has been frustrating, obviously, but it's brought a little bit of sadness into your world, not being as mobile as you normally are. So I'm clearing any of that residual thought pattern that you have going on. And I'm hearing just take some deep cleansing breaths in through the nose, hold 2, and then breathe out. Do this in successions of 3. When you feel stressed out or a little bit sad or ungrounded, and just imagine that all of this divine light from the highest heaven, from God, the universe, whatever word resonates, comes down from there, from the highest heaven, and just fills your entire body with light, love, and healing energy, Erica. So I hope that helps. 9 weeks, wow, that's a long time. So let me know if that helped you, and if you're feeling any better, Erica, before I move on to the next person with a message. And as always, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here. You're welcome. You're welcome so much, honey. I really hope you feel better, okay? And I hope that boot comes off really quick. Yes, good. Lots of breathing practices. Great. That's wonderful, Erica. Um, yeah, meditation and deep cleansing breaths during the day. If you're feeling a little bit stressed out, just take a moment and do those deep cleansing breaths in through the nose. Hold 2, then breathe out right at your desk, wherever you're working, even while you're driving in the car. So it really does help. So just turning down this volume on here. All right, just checking my comments here, make sure I'm up to date. All right, so we have Marky. So She says, yes, I do have a question. So let me scroll down here. And Marky is asking, I'm seeing this guy, John. Could you tell me anything you feel or see? Sure, let me sense into that for you, Marky. So give me a minute here. So I am just clearing my energy from Erica. Thank you, Erica, for allowing me to read you and sense into your energy, and sending all of your energy back to you lovingly, calling my energy back to me. And I'm just going to get a little drink of water. And so Marky wants to know about John. So I'm being asked to pull one card with this too, for you, Marky. So just give me a moment as I sense into this. I'm hearing bright and good-natured, and someone who is into reaping what they sow, putting effort into things and then harvesting things. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing in regards to this relationship and his energy. So let me just get you a card in regards to where you are now with your connection with John. So we have, I just need one because I had a few come out upside down. Hang on a second. Just have to focus in. Marky, John. All right, so we have coming in for you. It's a yes. So whatever your question is about this relationship, without putting it in the comments or being too personal, the answer is yes. And this is all about new beginnings. You know, there's a fiery passion energy here. I'm hearing take the lead, don't doubt, don't be afraid, go with the flow. There is a little bit of endurance that might need to take place in this relationship field. In other words, some people meet and their energy kind of has to get into alignment. Some people are more open to relationship at a certain time, and some people are more cautious and not as open. So I'm hearing that it's just more of merging your energies together, and not projecting too far out into the future. And I'm hearing all will be well. And I also feel a little bit of there might be some chance for some travel coming in for you as well, Marky, in this relationship field. And I don't mean, overseas travel, and not even necessarily by air. I'm just talking about the kind of travel that people just spontaneously do, maybe exploring some places within driving distance to where you are. So I hope that helps. I'm having some energy move through me. And when that happens, that is my truth barometer, my truth meter. And so I know that my message has resonated as truth. So thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, Marky. And if that resonated with you, let me know. I'm not feeling like this is like a very older relationship or a seasoned one. I feel it's more of a new energy. So once again, they're saying, go with the flow here. Just go with the flow. So what do you guys think about some of the crazy stuff that's going on in our world today? How are you feeling about things? There's talk about more pandemic-like things, all of this crazy stuff. And I don't know about you, but I'm not into that, and that's not going to be a part of my world. We're just going to continue on as normal, and we're not going to be afraid of anything. I think we need to get out of that place of being in fear, and really put our trust in God, the universe, to know that if we keep our thoughts positive, if we send so much love to our timeline right now, to everybody we know, into the world, that we can change. We can change this timeline. Nothing is etched in stone, you know? So whenever you feel yourself getting sucked into any drama or any negativity that's going on in our world, just pull yourself out and just say, you know what? That's not what's happening in my world. And I don't accept this. I don't accept this narrative. I don't accept these ideas. It's not for our highest and best good. So keep an eye out for things that might divide humanity again. And we can't allow these things to divide us. We've already seen that that doesn't help us in any way, you know, that really doesn't help us. So let me know what you think. Um, Star in the Dynamic Chihuahuas. Hi, how you doing, honey? Peace. Peace to you as well. Oh, I'm right on. Awesome. Awesome. So everybody that's been in the feed, I've just been sharing some of my thoughts about what's going on in the world today. And yeah, we just need to keep our vibration high. We need to pray. We need to meditate. All of those things that keep us in that positive mindset. And all last week and into this week, I kept, especially like after the Maui fires, I kept getting hit with these unbelievable waves of sadness. This wall of sadness would just hit me. And I'd be talking to a friend and I'd be like, is everything okay with you? My eyes are watering like a sieve. And I would just, it was like I was crying, but I wasn't crying, but I was feeling all the sadness. Of course, being an empath, being clairsentient, claircognizant, I feel all of this energy. So a lot of times I do sense into friends, but sometimes I just tap right into the collective consciousness on the planet, or perhaps a certain place on the planet. So I have to sit with that, and I have to definitely send healing to that and clearing, because if I don't do that, I get it, you know. And so if you've been experiencing this, I'm going to tell you that maybe that's your call to also send love and healing to any place that you know might be struggling, whether it's out there somewhere in the world that you're aware of, or if it's in your family, or if it's for yourself. Just be mindful of that. So Star in the Dynamic Chihuahua says, thank you, Melissa. Thank you for being channel of the God consciousness. Thank you so much, Star. I really appreciate you being, really do. And all of everybody that joins these live feeds and shares these broadcasts really gets the message out that we need to step out of these narratives, out of these stories, you know, that suck people in, you know, that are so low vibe. You know, you can just feel your energy dip when you listen to them, you know, and you just need to step back and say, you know, what's outside my window, that's my world. Where I am, that's my world. And how can I make that part of the world a better place, you know, just by being me, by bringing my light, by bringing my goodness, by bringing my kindness to a situation. Yeah, definitely, Star. Yeah, me too. And I'm still watching that story closely. And I was saying earlier that that situation is still unfolding, developing. We're not getting all of that news, you know, we're not getting all of the information that we should. And I was saying, I've been watching a few people on TikTok, and there's this one man in particular, I can't think of his name, but if you went on TikTok, if you have it and you typed in Maui fires, and he'll probably just come right up, and he's actually, you know, sharing videos and drone footage and all kinds of things, just getting the news out about what's going on there. It's like a ghost town. There's nothing coming in. It's just like the world stopped, you know. It's crazy. So it's hard to decipher what is reality right now and what is not. You know, if we're not actually there, it's hard to get, the real story. So we have to really be careful what we believe and what we take in, and then process that and try to run it through our own filter and ask, our divine guidance, is this truth? And if it is, what can I do right where I am? Can I send healing to this? Can I send clearing? Can I send help in any way? Anything we can do, to raise the frequency, the vibration, and to help all of the people that are suffering over there, because, we are all connected. So we really are. So yes, please, everyone, send love, light, and healing to Maui. Let the light shine on the injustice. Yes, let's really set our intentions as a collective, that we are going to only accept messages of truth. And any message that comes to us that we know is not of the light and of the truth, we will not take that into our lives. We will seek the truth in all things. Yes, we will. Because for so long, we have been, brainwashed, really. We were taught to trust all of these places where news was coming from, and we're finding out that we really shouldn't do that. We really should trust our own intuition, trust our own hearts. On my YouTube channel early this year, I say it just about every live broadcast, every broadcast I do. My biggest prediction for 2023 was this was a year of the heart, a year of all things of the heart. So, we really are being challenged to live our lives through our heart space. And really, it's been proven that our hearts are like a brain. It's like another brain inside of our body. And sometimes our heart, the feelings in our heart and what we process and what comes through and out from our heart is really so important. It's even more important than our thoughts, So it's all connected, the mind, body, spirit, heart, all of it. So we can't untangle one from the other, So we really have to ask God, ask the universe, ask the angels to help us to know these messages of truth, to when we feel them, ask them to teach you what your feeling is for truth. Does your body start to raise in frequency and vibration? You can actually feel a little buzzing or humming in your body. You can feel what I call God bumps, like you get goosebumps when somebody speaks truth to you. You will get goosebumps. Use your body as a filter for that truth. Okay, really, when you meditate, ask God, ask the universe, ask your angels and guides to help you to decipher and to understand what is truth right now in our world. And they will. Yes, I do not either, Lori. I do not either. I haven't for a very long time. I remember it was probably about, let me get the timeline straight for me. It was probably 10, 11 years ago. I was watching one of the morning, it was probably maybe even more than that, maybe 12 years ago. I was watching one of the morning shows, like Good Morning America or one of those. And everybody on there was so happy. They were laughing. And don't get me wrong, I am all about laughter. I am all about fun. But this was a disconnected laughter. This was a laughter to me was being totally out of touch with reality, because at that time, people were going through a lot of financial difficulties. People were losing their homes. They couldn't pay their mortgage. Banks were taking over people's mortgages. I kind of got stuck in all that energy too, and ended up holding on to a home much longer than I wanted to, and suffered through all of that. And while other people were being forgiven for their debts, and I was still holding mine and paying my bills. And so there was a whole bunch of stuff going on, and that reality came to me that these people are so out of touch with reality, so out of touch. And that's when I completely unplugged. I was like, I'm done. You know, I can see the difference between real happiness, real joy, real understanding, and I can see disconnect. And I see a huge disconnect here and a great divide. And what gives other people the right to be so elevated and so above, other people? We don't have to give other people that right. You know, we have the freedom, we have the power to not watch things like that, and that's why in those 12 years, like, we can see how things have changed, like YouTube, people following people on YouTube, feeds like this, people doing their own thing, sharing their true, authentic selves. And I don't know about you, but I really got tired of the fabricated, polished up stories. I like real, I like real things. I like real people. I love real stories. So that's what resonates with me. So that's what I look for. And even in the spiritual communities, and even spiritual things, you have to use your discernment there as well. You know, Not everything that comes out of spiritual communities is always for everyone's highest and best good. You have to watch out for people's ego. Are they speaking from an ego? What is their underlying agenda? What is their main objective? You can sense into this. So very, very important now more than ever that we seek the truth in all things, and we seek freedom in all things. And so when you see infringements and encroachments on your personal freedoms, whether it's freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of anything that we all really, as sovereign beings, have the right to, as we live on this planet together, seek all of those things, all of those people that are on your resonance of truth, your resonance of what you see for a future of mankind. If you don't like the way things are, if you don't like the way things were, we have to join collectively in love, in light, in all of those things. And then we will see change. If we don't unite, we will have these few people. They will continue to railroad us and run us down, and bring us down, and we won't be free. So freedom, that's what we're about. Freedom for all people, that's what we need. That's what our world needs. So yeah. Let me see. We have Star says, I love truth. Yes, me too, Star. Me too. And I have a funny story. One of my kids, when he was younger, he would say something to me that was not truthful, and I would just say, look, you might as well just tell me the truth, because I can sense untruth 3 days before it happens, so don't even bother trying to not tell me the truth, because I already know you're not telling me the truth. So if we all get to that level and just say, you know what, I know that frequency, I know that vibration of truth, and no one is going to fool me. And that's where we're going, that oneness energy. And why lie to somebody? Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth always, and your karma is clear. Hello, how are you? Sending good vibes from Ohio. First time tuning in. Well, welcome, Ruth. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad that you're here. I appreciate you being here. And I just want to mention that I will be back on again at 9 o'clock with my very dear friend, psychic medium Cindy Weston, and we will be talking about the magical realm and all of the beings that reside there. So it should be a fun spiritual hour of chat. So bring your questions, bring your thoughts, bring your good energy, and we're going to have some fun talking about fairies, unicorns, gnomes, all of that, all of those beings of the magical realm. So, yes, we must work together and save our world. Absolutely. Absolutely. And, build your communities around you, get to know your neighbors, start a group, gather people together, like-minded people. If some kind of disaster does take place, have your people close by that if you need something that they don't have, and vice versa, that people can help each other. As I was saying, those fires out in Oregon right now are so scary. I actually have a friend out there that was evacuated from her home. So if you're watching Melody, if you see this replay, we're just sending you so much love and light. And I hope that everything goes back to normal out there in Oregon, and that these fires are brought under control. Yeah, yeah. Very important. So, so with that being said, I have to get ready for our 9 o'clock tonight. If nobody has any more questions, I will log out. But if you had a question, I'll just stay on for another comment or so. But I will be back on again at 9. So sending everybody love, light, peace, healing energy, and everyone in the future that's watching this live in the replay. If this message resonated with you, please leave a like or a comment and share it with somebody that needs some uplifting messages. If they need to know, they're not alone. And speaking of not alone, it's been going on the bottom in a little banner. I have started a Patreon community for spiritual seekers, and there will be a lot of, really just special content, unique and private content for my Patreon members. So if you're looking for a spiritual community to join, I will be hosting Zoom meetings once a week. And you're welcome to join that for a very, very nominal fee of $22.22 a month, and you will get a lot. You will meet a lot of people just like yourself, and it's a safe and sacred space. And we'll be talking about all things spiritual, psychic topics, anything that maybe some of your friends and family might not understand, but you might be experiencing. You are welcome in my Patreon community. So check that out. It's also under the same name, Reverend Melissa Kennedy, just like this. And my YouTube channel is the same, my TikTok and my Instagram. I don't post a lot on Instagram, but I still have one. So anyway, just get the message out. Share your truth wherever you go. Okay, that's so important right now. And don't let anybody dim down your light. Keep your light shining bright. Stay grounded and connected to God, the angels, and the universe, and all will be well. Okay. All right. I'm going to sign off. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.